Today I want to talk to you a little bit about your short game and improving your touch around the greens. Now I've got a shot here where we have to get the ball up in the air a little bit, carry it a few yards, and land it on the green nice and closely to the pin. What's really helped me improve my short game is playing a shot that I don't have to break my wrists. Now what I mean don't break my wrists is I mean don't break your wrists like that on the way back. You want to basically use your arms and utilize the loft of the club that you're using. By not breaking your wrists on the way back, you're actually getting the full face value of the club that you're hitting. So how we play this shot is we put it just in the center part of our stance, get comfortable over the ball, stand a little bit closer. You want to always make sure that you remember to press your hands slightly ahead of the golf ball. And you want to, before you hit your shot, you want to pick out a spot that you'd like to land the ball on the green, and pick out a spot that you want to hit the ball to and land it close to. So I've got my spot picked out just about 3 or 4 feet on the green, and I'm going to hit at that spot. I'm not going to so much worry about where the pin is. I want to just worry about landing this ball at that spot that I have picked out. So I've got the ball in the center part of my stance. My hands are a little bit forward. My weight's on my left foot. And I'm just going to hit it at that spot. And that one's about an inch away. Let's do one more for you. Let's recap what we just talked about. Make sure that you've got the ball in the center part of your stance. You want your hands forward, your weight on your left. You're not going to break your wrist going back, and you want to pick out a spot on the green to where you want to land that ball. Got my spot picked out. Not so much worrying about where the hole is. And I've just got about a 15-20 yard little pitch shot, and I've got a 9-iron in my hand. And what I want to bring to your attention is that when you're around the greens, you want to really have the ball position a little bit differently than you would if you were to hit a little bit longer shot or a full swing. So when I'm around the greens, what I like to do is if I'm going to hit a pitch shot, typically a full swing would be in the middle of my stance with a 9-iron. But when I'm around the greens, I want to first of all take my feet and I'm going to put them as close together as possible so that they're basically touching. They are touching. And I'm going to put the majority of my weight on my left foot, which is closest to the green. Now what that's going to help me do is really give me a foundation to work off of, and really take away any of the other variables that I would have to think about during my swing if I were to have my weight evenly dispersed upon my feet. So when you're around the greens, make sure that you get your weight on your left side, and then you're gonna play the ball off the back foot. And why that's important to play it off the back foot is because when you're around the greens, you want to make sure that you hit the ball first, and then you're going to be hitting the ground afterwards. So as you're going to see, I'm going to take my feet and point them just a little bit left, if you will. So they're just a little bit left of my ball position here, and they're really about 45 degrees left. Once I've set that up and I've got my weight on my left, I'm going to take the ball and I'm going to put it just off my, really kind of like my pinky, my last toe, if you will, my pinky toe, and I'm going to put it in the back of my stance so that if I were to draw a line, it would come right off the back of my foot right there. Once you've done that, you're really set up to go. I've put together some other videos as to what your hands should look like and where they should be when you're hitting a chip shot around the green. But if you're looking to see where the ball position should be when you're around the greens, make sure that you play it off your back foot. It's really going to help you be more consistent, give you more control, and really help you make your short game better. Try that out. I guarantee it's going to help you out. Today I want to share with you one of the biggest mistakes that I see a lot of amateur golfers making out there when they're around the greens. I've got a little chip shot here about 15-20 yards to the pin, and one of the biggest mistakes that I see is that amateur golfers are decelerating when they're coming through impact. So what you always want to make sure that you do is that you want to be accelerating faster through the ball than you took the club back. So when you're practicing, make sure that you're always going a little bit shorter, if you will, on the way back, and really accelerating through. That's going to help prevent fat shots and inaccurate shots. Try that out. Make sure that when you go back, that you're going through faster than you were when you took it back. I want to share with you just a quick tip when you're around the greens. A lot of times I see that a lot of amateur golfers are just not getting creative enough when they're around the green. So part of having a great short game is just trying different things and really being creative. So I'm about 3 or 4 feet off the fringe right here, and I've actually just got my hybrid that I'm going to use. Now, most golfers that I see, most amateur golfers, would probably use a wedge or some type of iron to hit this. I want to give you maybe some ideas on how you can improve your short game. So this shot that I like to play is around the fringe, and all I do is I put the ball a little bit further back in my stance with my hybrid here, and I'm just gonna basically putt it. I'm gonna just basically try and putt it, but with a hybrid iron here. And watch how good this works out for me. I'm able just to kind of take a look at it, see it, feel it, and hit it like a putt. And there I have it. I'm about 2 feet away from the hole. So my suggestion to you, if you're looking to improve your golf game and your short game, is to try different shots around the green with different types of clubs. Don't always just go back to your wedge or your putter. Let's try another one here. And there you have it. We'll do one more. Really, the objective of this shot is to keep it low, hit it like a putt, keep your weight on your left foot, and watch your handicap drop. If you like this video, my name is Mario Russo. I'm a scratch golfer. I come to you with tips, strategies, and techniques. Look forward to seeing you around on my other videos on YouTube. Thanks for your time today.